Hope you all are all good. Welcome back to my channel. This video will be a fun one, and most of the people are not aware of the generations and the versions of USB Type A. So let us discuss how to identify and what all the types of USB Type A generations and versions available. So I'm sure this video gonna be very useful and helpful. So let's start. You can identify the versions and generations of the USB by the USB color codes. USB color codes helps identify the types and capability of the USB ports or connectors. Here's a quick guide to the most common colors you will encounter. So just see your laptop or your desktop, you will see a USB port and you can see which color is it. So some comes with white, black, blue, deep blue and red. So let us see what all the difference and what all the transfer speed of the USB Type A depending on the color. So the white is USB 1, it's a low speed one which is the transfer speed of 1.5 Mbps and the full speed is 112 Mbps. And if the USB is of black color, then you can see it's a USB 2, it's the high speed one which can go up to 480 Mbps. And the blue one is USB 3 and it's a super speed and it's 5 Gbps. And the blue one, teal blue, will be USB 3.1 Gen 1 with a super speed of 10 Gbps. If it is a red one, then make sure it is a USB 3.1 Gen 2 or USB 3.2 super speed with high power output. If it is a yellow or orange, it's a charging port, sometimes called sleep and charge port, can charge device when the computer is off. You can take the output of the USB and you can charge your mobile phones. The purple one is the reserved for specialized ports and the usage can vary. This color code helps to quickly identify the port's capability and makes it easier to connect the right device for optimal performance. If you are working with the USB ports frequently, keeping this color guide handy can save you a lot of time and potential confusions. Let me show you how to detect and by seeing the color codes of the USB, the typical diagram. So let's see if we are able to see the white one, it's USB 1.0 or 1.1. If it is a black one, it's USB 2. If it is a blue, it's USB 3, it's a teal blue. If it is a USB 3.1 and if it is an orange one, it's a USB 3.0 or 3.1. This is the USB Type-C. You can see the specifications or the details about Type-C in my earlier videos. Keep in mind, by seeing the colors, you can identify the generations of the USB Type A. So let me show you what's the name, standard, color, and when it was introduced, and what's the transfer speed. So USB Type 1, which I showed you, this is the USB white color one. It's a low speed one which was introduced on 1996 and it's a nominal speed of 1.5 megabits per second. It is a full speed one, it can go up to 12 Mbps. Type 2 is high speed black one which I showed you earlier. This is the USB. It was introduced in 2011 and the maximum speed is 40 Mbps and nominal speed is 480 Mbps. So Type 3, it's a blue one, it was introduced on 2011 and the maximum speed is 300 Mbps per second and the nominal speed is 5000 megabits per second. 3.1 is a teal or purple one, it was introduced on 2014 and the maximum speed is 900 Mbps and the nominal speed is 10,000 megabits per second. As you all know, Mbps is different, Mbps is different. 3.2, it's USB Type-C and it was introduced in 2017 and the speed was 2000 Mbps and the nominal is 20 Gbps. USB 4, You can see it's a SuperSpeed Thunderbolt 3. It's a USB Type-C, and it was introduced in 2019, and the maximum speed is 20 to 40 Gbps per second. And if it is a USB BC 1.2, it's USB battery charging. If it is a USB PD power delivery, you can see most of the chargers are coming with PD chargers. So this is the Type-C one, and it will be used to charge your devices, your mobiles or your laptops. Breaking down, USB Type 1 introduced in 1996, speed is 1.5 Mbps and full speed is 12 Mbps. The white USB 1 plug and sockets will be familiar to most readers, however, it will be said that they have also been black before. With Mbps per second speed, and first models were really one suitable for mouse and keyboards. USB Type 2, USB 2.0 is introduced on year 2000, and the high speed was 480 Mbps. Until a few years ago, USB 2.0 was available on every computer, and computers are still equipped with the port. For many peripheral devices like keyboard, USB 2.0 is still sufficient for the long time. With 17 years of under its belt, the standard is also unforgettable and known to everyone. Now called as USB 3.0, it was introduced in 8, and the speed was 5 Gbps. V3 has been in the market for the 10 years now. In the earlier years, however, it was more likely to be found in high-end devices. That was the real. Even in 2021, USB sticks and discs with the much slower predecessors are still coming onto the market. So you can see teal, purple and violet is 3.1. So if you see this one, this is USB 3.1. It was introduced in year 2013 and the speed was 10 Gbps. The latest USB connector standard is called USB 3.1, 10 Gbps per second. It's really fast. The jackets and the plug were the color steel and often still blue, like 3.0 versions. By some manufacturers for 3.1 cables and jacks. Originally, the designations SuperSpeed USB or SuperSpeed USB Plus were also in use. See here, red, yellow, orange is the charging socket. So this is the red one. You can use it for offline charging when the computer is off or when your laptop is off. You can use this for charging your mobiles or your chargers or battery bank, anything. So these are the quick charging ports, sleep-in charge. The color red, yellow, orange do not indicate the USB standard, but in addition functions, namely that the port is active even when the computer is asleep. As I said you earlier, so this can be used to charge your battery banks, your mobiles or your laptops. These USB red ports are intended for charging smartphones and are very practical. The speed cannot be identified here since the charging port cable cannot have the USB standard. The only thing that helps here is to read all the user manuals which are provided by your laptops. So you are now good to go. You can identify the USB Type-A ports with the color ports. I have shared you the color codes with the generations and the speed, so you can remember this picture. Whenever you are seeing white, black, blue, teal blue and orange, you can specify which USB and what is the transfer rate. So hope this video and it was knowledgeable for you. Thank you for watching my video. If you need such videos, please like, share and subscribe and comment below. If you have any confusions, I will try to solve you. Thank you for watching my videos. Thank you friends.